Hi guys, welcome to another monthly update video. I'm going to make a slight change to this one. I'm going to read out the PayPal comments and then I'm going to do a talk. This is the new format, and this week I'm talking about selling out. I'm talking about sponsorship and whether it should be happening or whether it shouldn't be happening. I've read everybody's comments on the last sponsorship videos I've done, and I'm going to address that and we're going to talk about it. But first of all, I want to thank everybody who supports me, who supports this channel, whether you're giving me sponsored deals or whether you're supporting me directly financially. Both are important to me, but mainly obviously the financial ones are because they pay the rent. So I'm going to start with the PayPalers, and I've missed doing these. I've really missed doing these. And I'm going to be scrolling every single patron up the screen like I did last month. There's way too many to name now, unfortunately. There's hundreds and hundreds, about over 800 I think. So there goes the patrons, and here come the PayPalers. We've got Simon Robinson. He says, I just caught the June deadline for your Mac. Has Rabbit made it out of Yorkshire Tea rehab? Rabbit has. Rabbit was pretty good helping with the chair, so he's been a bit of a crawler at the minute to try and get back on me good books. Cameron Kirby, congratulations on being fully independent on donations now, Mac. Very happy for you. You literally can't make a living off YouTube now, unless I think you would need about 500,000 to 1 million subscribers to be actually able to make a living now off YouTube. It's so f***ed. So it is. It's if it wasn't for this, that I wouldn't have a channel anymore. It would just be like, one video every couple of weeks or something. It sucks. It sucks the way YouTube have done it. Anyway, that's already been covered. Next we have... I've missed this riff. I'm not going to get too carried away with it though. We're not going to keep doing... Even though I love to hear... It's a great song by Marillion, that, actually. Anyway, it says, I know it's been a hard month, so here's a little extra for you to use however you need. The guys will always be behind you and a chance. Smiley face. That's so nice. Thank you very much. We've got Marcel Anton. Just a little something. Keep it up, Mac. Big fan. Then we've got Tristan. Now, Tristan was the one I was talking about last month on the depression videos. He said, don't be afraid to say my real name. I want to be remembered for my story. I like that you want to talk about real life issues in your monthly updates. It makes me feel better hearing you talk about things like depression, grief, anxiety. I wanted to say that I live in a verbally and emotionally abusive household. My mother has criticised me for being fat, even though I'm only overweight by a couple of pounds, and my stepfather has screamed inches away from my face because I wasn't doing my schoolwork the way he wanted. I've been called lazy, arrogant, self-centered and obsessive with visual media. My parents act like I'm not depressed, like I want to do nothing with my life despite writing screenplays in my free time, getting in the dean's list for good grades and working a job on the weekends. I do all of this and my parents think I'm lazy. I know who I am. My mother says she knows me better than I know myself, which is tripe. My parents are wrong about me and I know who I am. And you know what? There's a lot of people go through this. An awful lot of people go through this. And it is damaging. And it is hard being a parent. There is no manual. I've made mistakes as a parent. It's never too late to turn it around. No matter how bad a parent you might have been, you can always turn it around. And it's sad that a lot of the children grow up and are affected by this kind of stuff. And it's good to see that you are standing on your own 2 feet and you are still believing in yourself. And that's the key. You've got to believe in you. And, never mind what other people are saying about you. You've got to believe in yourself. And you've got to be focused for yourself and just believe it, and it will happen for you, I promise. We've also got Khalid Falili, Kapansky, Gary Miller, because you're the best, Mackie, and Keith Walsh, who says, good luck with your new freedom on the channel, Mackie, something to help Rabbit's addiction. Next we have Ivan Parsi, who sent me a really, really touching story, and it really did stick a chord. I'm not going to read it out because I don't know if he wants it to be public, but if he does, I'll put it out next month. And I'm just pleased my videos have been able to help. Next we have Matthew Burrell. Thanks for all the videos and laughter. Ivona Smurdy, Derek Henderson, Brendan Sweeney, just to say thank you for some great reviews. Rick Thomas, thanks for your reviews. You have a very similar opinion to War Games I've also played on your channel. You have helped me decide on a few purchases. And he goes on to talk about Tarkov. Yes, I'm going to play Tarkov when it's ready. I did try PlanetSide 2, but never really got into it. I don't know why, actually. And Fallout 4 was pretty good, but like you, I never finished it either. I think I got distracted by some other big games that came out at the same time. Anyway, we've got Leo Lambert, thanks for the laughs. Christopher Prosner, take my money you prick. Entertained by you since last year. Watched all your videos. The Phantom Pain is awesome anyway. The 22nd SAS Regiment UKGC, Nicholas Sander, Kulminder Dillon, fantastic YouTube channel. Ivona Smerdilji, already mentioned them, mentioned you again. Roel van der Erden, supporting Mac. Isan Kapitanov, I don't know what the price of tea is in England, but I hope this helps. Jacob Mullen, William Whelan, Alex Dobney. Hi Max, sorry I couldn't donate much, but I love your videos and enjoy everyone. I just thought you might appreciate some extra money for old Meg here. Mohammed Abu Gamal, Alan O'Callaghan for more bells. Steve Debatelsia. Patreon won't allow me to pledge without PayPal, without credit card link. Consider this half a year worth of backhanders. Cheers. William Woostra, Kyle Fairbairn, to help with the bullshit YouTubers pulling here. Alex Gromov, small donation from Mac. And we have Steam people who donated games on Steam. We had Lord Coldfire, Daybreaks to Carl, Bacon and HHH. So there you go guys, that's the PayPalers and Steamers out the way. I absolutely, totally appreciate what you're doing. I really do appreciate it, which is why I make this video every month. And I want to talk about selling out for the remainder of this video and sponsorship deals and things like that, because I think it's very important. I watched one of Total Biscuit's videos the other day. The first thing he said is, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by, and then he mentioned this company he's sponsored by. And it was just kind of like, you know, everybody watches and yeah, that's fine. No one says anything. I watched another guy who said, this video is sponsored by, it was a glasses company. Straight away at the top of his video he said it. And then I went around and was watching, there's loads of them doing it. Loads of them do it. Nobody says anything in the comments. Nobody calls them sellouts. Everybody's nice. Everybody's accepting. When I do it, there's all hell breaks loose. I mean, all hell breaks loose. And I don't do many. I get, without exaggerating, I get about 7 a month. 6 to 7 emails a month from either businesses, manufacturing businesses that make a certain product that want me to advertise it on my channel, or it'll be a game company offering me financial rewards for covering a game. And I turned down pretty much all of them. I've done 4 sponsored videos in the last 21 years. It's 21 years that I've been making online content, I think, something like that. And I've done 4 sponsored videos in that time. I have turned down probably about 60. Most of them have come since I hit 100,000. A lot happened when I hit 100,000 subs. I started getting a lot of deals coming through on email. And, you know, I'll look at every one of them because I don't just discount them straight away. I look at them all and have a look at it and weigh it up and think, is this a product that I like? Is this a product that I would buy with my own money? Is this a product that I will happily tell my subscribers that is good? I have to weigh all these things up because these are the things that my channel's all about. My channel is called Worth a Buy, so I'm not going to sponsor a product that I don't think is worth buying. It's not, if I wouldn't buy it myself, then I'm not going to do it. I mean, the Oculus video, for example, I actually bought an Oculus Rift and touch controllers for, I think I paid £700. I got them off Amazon back in December, and I bought Job Simulator in March, I believe. So when Oculus approached me and says, hey, we know you already own these products, but if you will do a video demonstrating this on your channel, we'll give you a brand new Oculus Rift and touch controllers and the game codes to the games. And I'm like, no, sorry, I don't want another Rift worth £750. Sorry, keep it. Lol. You know, what the f***? Of course I'm going to do it. Who wouldn't do that? It's not selling out. How is it selling out if I already actually own the product? You know, that's kind of saying, oh, you only said the Oculus Rift is good because they give you a new one. No, I've been saying the Oculus Rift is good since December, since I plugged mine in the f***ing PC. Yet, people said I'm selling out. How? It's physically impossible for me to be selling out. It's absolutely impossible that I'm selling out. There is no grey area. There is no kind of, you know what, Mark, I don't know, you wouldn't have done this last year. There is no, it's not selling out. It's impossible. I don't understand the mentality. I know there's some people who aren't very intelligent, but that kind of blew me away, the absolute moronicness of some people. And so I came to the conclusion that these people know I'm not selling out because it's too obvious. I mean, you know, even the thickest, stupidest twat in the world would realise that I'm not selling out. So therefore, these people know I'm not selling out, so they're trolls, which is why I banned them all. Because if I don't ban them all, and this is why I ban people from my channel, I don't ban them from being on my channel, I ban them from ever posting again on my channel. And there's a good reason for it. When I read the comments, and I read every comment, people say, oh, you're probably not going to read this, Mike. I read them all. I see everything that gets posted. I love it. I love reading the comments. But when I read these people who are trolling me, it's horrible. It's not nice to read. And oh, just grow a thick skin, Mike. But no, it gets into you and it ruins your day. It ruins you. It hurts, some of it, especially when you got a lot of integrity like I have. It hurts. And so I look at it and I think, right, the guy knows I'm not selling out, so he's deliberately doing this. Now, if I just ignore it, the next video he's going to do it again, and then he'll do it again. So right, I'll nip it in the bud then. Why should I have to read this on my channel? So I don't. So I ban them from commenting again. And that's, I don't care if you are a patron, I'll ban you. Just like that. I don't discriminate in my banning, I just ban them. I don't want to read it. I just don't. The chair one was another one, the chair video that I did. I mean, if you watched Mac's Corner when I built that office chair I got, that chair looks like it's been attacked by Rottweilers. It's, I mean, the arms, and it was a £130 executive chair, that the arms were like a hardened resin, and they cracked by just me leaning on them over a couple of year period. They cracked and broke. The arms actually broke. I had to get a new arm for the chair, and the whole gas mechanism broke. The mechanism that moves the back broke. The whole chair was just shambles. It was a shit chair, to be honest. That was a replacement for another chair that broke after 2 months. You know, cheap junk. I'll never have another office chair because they're shit. I've had them all my life and they just don't last. They're not built to last like most things these days. And I was in Curry's, I'll say it. I was in Curry's and I sat in this chair. It was the one that I've got now. And I was like, oh my goodness, this chair's so nice. It has the back support. I mean, I'm 6'1", so to try and get a chair that's got a high enough back for me was really difficult. Nearly all the chairs cut off at my neck, and I'm a bit of a slouch. I sometimes like to recline it a bit and just, you know, watch a movie or watch some YouTube and just relax. And I couldn't on these chairs because my head was just flopping back and it was awful. But this chair was so nice and I thought, I want one of these chairs. I looked at how much they are and I thought, right, I'll buy one, you know, because I need it. It's, you know, I'm in the chair for such a long time. I want a good chair. They're a steel framed chair with memory foam support and a thick kind of forks leather top. The chair arms go up and down, and which is brilliant for when I'm playing Bridge Crew, because the old chair arms were stopping me from pressing the buttons in VR, which was a pain in the arse, but these ones go down, so it was the perfect chair for us. So I used to be in marketing. I thought, I bet I can get one of these for nothing. So I kind of contacted the manufacturer and I said who I was and I said how many subs I've got, and I said I need 2 chairs, one for me, one for my girlfriend, and I thought this will be perfect and I'll do a video for it. And he says, it's a great idea, yeah, we'll send you 2. Which ones do you want? And so I said them and that one and that one, and they sent us the chairs, did the video. It was a great bit of business. It was a terrific bit of business for me because I saved spending the money on the chairs, which I can now spend on games and other things like that. So it was a really good bit of business. But the criticism I got for that, and it's like, why would you criticize that? You know, I wasn't being sent a blind chair that I'd never seen before. This was a chair that I knew was good. And, you know, that's the way it is. 2 days later, I got an email from a company who were doing it's a bit like League of Legends, but it's going to be on mobile. It's like a mobile version of that, but it's a different thing. I can't remember the name of the title. And they said, we'll give you $800 if you will do a video on Worth a Buy promoting this game. And I just thought about it for I think 2 seconds, and then I just said, no, I will not do that, because it is a product that I do not like, do not agree with, do not want, can't endorse, keep your £800. Now, if I was a sellout, I'd have said, yeah, send us the money, there's me bank account details, give us a copy of the game, yeah, I'll play it for an hour and do a video saying, oh wow, yeah, this is really good guys, it's on the mobile phone, it's really nice, it's good, because I can play this when I'm out, when I'm bored and I'm out shopping or something, I can just play this game, it's all cool, good, blah, blah, blah. You know, I can do that, I could easily do that. But I won't do that because I'm not a fucking sellout. That's why. And yeah, I lost $800 that I could have had. I could have done it all now. I could have had $800 in my bank. But that's not how I roll. That's not me. You know, the games that I've done previously, I thought they were good and they were free. No one had to buy anything. You know, it was fine. But this one, which was free as well, I didn't like it. Anyway, guys, that pretty much covers the sponsored stuff. It really does. It is kind of depressing. You know, everybody else can do it, but I can't, you know, and I'm probably the most legitimate guy out there. It's just fucking ridiculous, but there you go. We battle on, guys, we battle on. Over the next few weeks or months, there's not really any good games coming out, any big games. The next big game drop is September, I believe. We're into the summer holidays, people are going away. I'm not going away anyway. I think I'm doing 2 days in York, and I think that's the sum of my holidays this year. It's been a very expensive year, you know, very expensive year for me. So we're kind of not having any holidays this year that I know of. I might be going to some of the con shows in this year if there's anything good in the UK. Next year I'm hoping to go abroad. I haven't even got a passport, you know, I've never been anywhere in my life. It's just so... It's led such a sad, sheltered life, guys. But next year I'm hoping to get somewhere, E3 or somewhere like that, we'll see. This year, sadly, the best I'll do is EGX if I go, but, you know, I don't know. There is one place that I'm hoping to go, and that's a retro computer museum. I'm going to have words with them, see if I can go and do a couple of interviews there. That'll be later on this year. Between now and next month's update video, there'll be the Q&A coming. That's probably going to be between Wednesday and Friday next week. If you are a patron, you've already had my message and you'll have submitted it. That's for the $6.99 patrons and above, and it goes for the same for PayPal donators. If you're a PayPal tier donator of $6.99 or more, feel free to send me in a question. Try and do it this weekend if you can, because I'm going to be getting them all compiled on Tuesday or something, and we'll be doing a Q&A next week, which should be fun. I haven't been able to see any of the questions. Cass is keeping them all hidden, and she's going to tell me what they are when I have to answer them. So she'll be compiling all of these together over the next few days. So get them in, get them sent in. And the reason I've had to do this as a tier reward is because I don't want hundreds of questions. I wouldn't have time, because it's going to take us a few minutes to answer each question, I would imagine. So we're having to limit that, and that's why I have the $6.99 tier for that specific thing. So get your questions in if you haven't already done so. I'll be revisiting Rainbow Six hopefully next week. I'm going to be doing, as I said, because there's not many big games coming out over the next few months, there's going to be a series of retros, revisits, daily dings and indie stuff. So that's going to be the main look of the channel over the next few months. There'll be a lot of good streams. I'm streaming Star Trek Bridge Crew. I took one of the sensors out of the free Rift that I got, so I'm running a 3-sensored Oculus, and it's brilliant now. It's so much better with 3 sensors. If you are an Oculus Rift user, get another sensor, for fuck's sake. It is so much better, especially with stuff like Bridge Crew. It's really, really good. I've got the full 360 now without any drop-offs or anything like that. I mean, I had 360 before, but there would be wibbly wobblies now and then, but now it's just sublime. Right guys, the games we have to give away this month are Civilization 6 and Bioshock Infinite. We know Bioshock's an old game, a lot of you might have it, but you know, the codes probably won't work anyway, so you know. Anyway, we have done the draw for Civ 6 and the winner was Gary Stewart. So congratulations, Gary Stewart. Contact me through Patreon. Well, I'll contact you rather, and I'll send you your code. If you don't want it, you can give us it back and I'll sell it on the black market. And the winner of Bioshock Infinite was Sean Murphy from Ireland. Well, probably not, but Sean Murphy won it. Congratulations, Sean. I'll contact you through Patreon. We're still waiting for a PayPal to win one. Maybe it's next month. Maybe it's next month. So there you go, guys. Thanks very much for your support. You mean everything to me, you guys. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do this job, and it's my dream job, and I love every minute of it, except for when I'm getting abused, which is quite often, really. I hate my job, bastard. So I'll see you next month for another update, and have a good weekend, and I'll catch you all later.